drives me crazy. Mm-mm. Oh, hello. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Bossin Ads CB alongside yours truly, alongside the one and only Donnie B. We're back at it again, baby. It's good to see you. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm hanging in there, I think. Yeah.
Well,
It's a lot. Just a lot of moving parts. It's
a
like
lot of life happening.
a lot of building the plane as I fly kind of thing.
Yeah,
That's it. Or
exactly.
changing the tire as we're going 70 miles out on the highway.
Congrats again on being a new father for the second time.
For the second time, I got two now, so now I really have no free time to
Yeah, you're a busy man.
It's almost like, here's my free time, and here's the line chart, and I'm in the negative right now. But eventually they go to college, and it starts to go back up, and then when they move out, then it's like, I'm back at it. I'm right back there. So, 17 more years to go.
You'll get there.
We will, yeah.
You'll get there.
Good. Yeah, what's going on, sir? Good to see you.
Not much, man. Not much. Just working. Doing same old, man. Not much going on right now.
Yeah, I figure it's time to get the band back together, right?
Yeah.
We got Boss in the corner behind the...
Making sure
we sound and look crisp and sexy, right?
Yeah.
Look at that beard you got going over there.
Jealous.
I'm jealous. I want to rub my face in it.
I can't grow.
This is my thing. I need my beard.
That's
I
it.
can't
Yeah,
grow one.
it's good. It looks good. I think you should shave your head eventually someday.
When I lose my hair.
That's it, yeah.
I'm enjoying it while I have it. I'm just gonna check your audio.
So let's get into it. Let's dive right in.
Let's do it.
All right. So I mean, we had the NFL draft recently.
Yes.
How do you feel about it? It wasn't the most exciting draft just because the quality of picks wasn't there. It was just a lot of linemen, a lot of defensive guys, core players, but not as fun as like the next high level quarterback or receiver, running back.
I think it was a good draft in terms of like depth. It was a very good depth draft. Like you said, lacked star power. I mean, you have a quarterback go to what, 20?
Something like
pick
that.
it.
Yeah.
So it wasn't a lot of like, explosive generational talents, but I thought it was a good draft. There's a lot of trades, obviously, so that kept it interesting. So I was okay with it.
Yeah, there's still like the safe picks, like the linemen that you'll probably get at least through their contract, and then probably roll them over, especially a good O lineman. You can't really go wrong with.
Yeah.
I think I heard it was Mel Kiper or something. They said anybody who drafts a center in the first round, they will always get a second contract. Like they're 100% on that. So I think that's a safe bet.
Sure.
To do that. So not bad. How do you like what the 49ers did?
I liked it. I mean, we didn't have a first-round pick, obviously, but I think they did what they had to do. They had to, they addressed some pieces that we needed, corner, defensive backs we needed bad. I like their first pick, which I think was in the third round, that Drake Jackson guy to complement Nick Bosa, real big dude. So I was happy. I think it was a lot of good depth pieces and filled some needs. How about you? Your boys pulled a big trade.
A big trade. I was happy with it. We got some linemen. We got some key players that we needed, but I'm really excited. Pulled off a big move. Finally, we never do a big move. We did a big move. You like big moves?
I love them.
I love a big move.
That was very unlike Roseman type.
It was. Yeah, it was very
and random.
It was
there was no rumors about this.
No, not at all.
So
Usually,
cool.
there's always a rumor, and then nothing happens, and I get all excited, and then let down.
Nothing.
This was I was like, oh, okay, all right.
I was sitting there. The pick went up, and I didn't even see it until I went to Twitter. Like on the draft, they didn't even break it yet. I went to Twitter. I was like, wait a minute. Is this real? AJ Brown's an Eagles. Like the draft didn't even break it yet.
Yeah.
It was incredible. I thought it was fake.
Me too. I think a lot of things are fake.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, like boobs or something like that. But yeah,
it can be. I guess.
It can be. Yeah. But and on that note, I mean, the setup looked great. Like in Vegas, right? It's Vegas,
cool.
baby.
In Vegas, it's got to be good. It's all about showmanship.
It is. It is. Yeah, a lot of things happening. But yeah, I gotta get out to Vegas again.
I've never been there.
It's a good time.
I just have to get there.
I have to get together tomorrow. Well, I was on tape tonight, but tomorrow's Cinco de Mayo. Get down to Cabo Wabo, get a pitcher of margaritas, some tacos, and you just kind of like let it happen.
Yeah.
I'm getting excited just thinking about it. Right here.
Tingling.
Yeah. So Vegas is like a hot spot for sports right now.
Of course,
so
everything.
So we've heard a lot about like expansion opportunities there. So we're talking about basketball, and then even the Oakland A's, like we talked a couple episodes ago, but their stadium's trashed right now in Oakland.
It's terrible.
And they said there's like a herd of cats living there.
Really?
Like,
I believe it.
Yeah, I read an article. I'm not even making it up. There's like a herd of like feral cats that like live in the building.
Just sounds very like
the
Oakland A's.
Just like
that stadium.
So I mean, the two options for them are let's build a new ballpark on the waterfront in Oakland, and we'll put housing and storefronts and make it kind of a destination area, like an entertainment district.
Right.
Or move to Vegas.
Isn't the city of Oakland not really about? I mean, they weren't giving them trouble with that existing stadium.
They are because they don't want to pay for it. There's all kinds of legal. It's just like, but Vegas is like got the doors wide open. They got their shirt off. They're just like, come on down.
We're ready when you are.
We're right here, baby. Yeah. We're right here. Come on down. You hear the ding, 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 the slot machines and the dollars rolling in.
Yeah. They're
Yeah.
going to be in Vegas, I think,
Mhm.
because I think Oakland's going to drop the ball. They already lost the Warriors, and now they're going to lose the A's and kind of fall into an irrelevant. It's not going to be a sports city anymore. So it's
Yeah.
It's
It's
sad.
not. It is.
It's a
But
shame.
I mean, I think Oakland did it themselves. Like it's
Yeah,
like
they
all
didn't
right,
want them.
you don't want to give a new building. All right, that's why the Raiders left.
Yeah. So
You didn't want
them
to
just
fund
play
a
in
new
this
building for the.
dilapidated building.
You didn't want to fund a new building for the Warriors, so they moved to San
Mhm.
Francisco. You didn't want to fund a new building for the A's, so they're gonna.
Seems inevitable. They're going to be in Vegas or somewhere, put that way, but probably Vegas.
That's it. Yeah, and then if they do that, they got to level it out. So we got to bring back
Yeah.
Gary Payton, Gary the Glove, maybe a little Supersonics action, right?
Hopefully.
I
I
hope
hope
so.
Seattle. But I've been wanting Seattle to have that for ever since they got rid of them.
Like Kelly Green and gold
Yeah.
kind of set up. I don't know. Vegas is it's hot.
It's a hot market.
It is for sure.
Yes.
But yeah, draft was good. We'll see what happens.
Yep.
Kind of turns over into the season a little bit.
Sure.
How do you feel about the 49ers coming into the season? Like, honestly, not like, oh my God.
No, I think they're going to be fine. It kind of seems like, at least right now, obviously anything can change at any moment, but it kind of seems like the Devo Samuel thing is kind of settling down.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like he might be coming back. They might be working on an extension. I hope. Assuming they have Debo, I think they're going to be right in there again. I think they're contenders. Their roster is loaded all around, so I think they could be all right.
We'll see what happens.
We'll see. Exactly.
We'll see what happens with the Eagles, too. This is kind of like the make or break year for Jalen Hurts, so we'll see what happens
Yes.
on that
Yes.
front. But anyway, I got a little present for you.
Oh, do you?
I do, yeah.
Okay.
I
I
do.
like that look.
So I know your favorite beverage. I know how much of a fan of
Classy
IPA
Miller Lite? No?
IPA beers that we are. So I got you a couple of IPAs. We're going to do a tasting on today's episode of Boston Now. We're going to do a little IPA tasting. What do we
Well,
say?
I'm sure they all taste the same. So I guess it doesn't matter which one you give me. It's going to taste the same.
We got a couple here. So we'll kind of sample them throughout the show a little bit.
Okay.
So let's
This is going to be terrible.
let's just kind of break it out. I don't think it'll be as bad as you think.
I'm
I
the
don't
same
know,
boat.
man.
I hate IPAs.
Yeah.
I think give it a taste. Give it a shot.
I think we
Don't
talked
be
about this on
shy.
a previous episode
We
that
may have.
it's kind of like a fad. I don't think people actually like them. I think it's like an in thing where they have to say they like them.
I love it.
Like,
I will
you know,
take a bath.
think about like CrossFitters. They have to tell you they're doing it. They have to say they love it. It's like IPA people. They have to say they love it. No one likes them.
I love it,
No.
but I
Well,
don't do.
You know, with Carl, if you tell him you don't like something, he'll make you do it.
That's
It's-
true.
it's-
That's
don't
the
tell me
worst
you
thing
don't-
to
yes,
do.
It is. Yes. You know, I could see that, get behind that a little bit, but I'm not about I love IPAs, but I'm not about the IPA lifestyle. You know what the IPA
Like
lifestyle?
the
What is?
hipster?
Yeah, it's just like, all right, let me wear the tight pants and the boots and
Yeah, it's
slick
not
my
for
hair
me.
back and like
If you
wear
can pull it
flannel.
off,
I don't know.
more power to you. But
yeah.
not me.
I don't know.
I can't pull that
All
off.
right, so our first one of the day.
Let's see it. Let's see it.
Sort of a little light. This one's not bad.
I'm nervous.
I think you'll enjoy this one. This one is called Voodoo Ranger
Juicy.
Juicy Haze IPA. I actually like this one.
Sounds
I do.
Sounds absolutely.
But you gotta admit, no matter if you don't like these or not, you gotta say these are some badass cans.
The
Right?
only good thing about IPAs is whoever does their artwork.
It's
The artwork is phenomenal.
Yes.
I wish the product was as good as the artwork.
I think like Bud Light's just a blue can with a white font.
You
Come
know,
on now.
Like simplicity. Simple. Less is more.
I see what you're doing
I'm
there.
saying?
I see what you did there.
Nothing like a nice cold Miller Lite.
Yeah, or a nice Coors Light because that frost brew liner really locks in that Rocky Mountain taste.
It does. I would rather have one of those as well.
All right.
That looks, yeah. Just get this over with.
I'm gonna enjoy this.
Oh yeah, it smells exactly like the other 500 brands do.
Just like the Chinese bit. That's it.
All right, Juicy
Haze.
Haze IPA by the Voodoo Ranger by New Belgian Brewing Company. They are based out of
Like Williamsburg, New York.
where the hell? Fort Collins, Colorado, and Asheville, North Carolina. That's the hipster town.
Is it?
Colorado is
Okay.
the beer company, and then the Asheville's are where they.
Okay,
All right.
let's get this
Cheers!
over with.
Cheers to feeling good all the time.
Yeah, feeling good, yeah. Tastes like every single other one.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that
But it's got 7.5%. So you
which is why I only want a little bit.
feel pretty good.
Yeah, it's an IPA. I'll tell
It's
you that.
good. It's good. I might have this whole can.
Please do. Have all of them.
Here, you want a little bit more? Here you go.
I'll just choke it down. Come on now.
Oh, get this over with.
Did you at least finish it? Because now I don't know. I have to empty it out. So just fine.
Yeah.
You're not going anywhere. It's your house.
All right.
All he's got to do is walk
Let's
upstairs.
keep this moving a little bit.
Okay, let's do it.
We are knee deep into the NBA playoffs.
Yeah, we are.
For the season.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about that? That stings a little bit, right?
Yeah, it was unexpected. Obviously, in the regular season with the Nets, the injuries and all that, they went from a 1 seed at one point to tumbling down. No KD, no Harden at one point, traded him. Obviously, Ben Simmons didn't play. Kyrie was on like a part-time basis. I don't think they ever really got to gel. And then obviously you run into a Bossin team that was just steamrolling through everyone. So I didn't think they get swept, but I was a little disappointed. Obviously, we'll see. Hopefully next year. I think next year the Nets have to do it, or I'm never going to see a championship with the Nets.
And what do you think about in the aftermath? Now it's like hindsight's 2020. Would you have done the Ben Simmons trade?
Yes, because the way I look at it is, yes, he didn't play for us. So obviously, we got zero benefit out of him. But obviously, Harden wasn't playing the last couple weeks. He did not want to be there, so it wasn't good for the locker. I think it had to be done. I think if neither the Nets or Sixers win a championship with these two guys on the team, then I think both teams just lose.
Yeah.
It's just kind of a wash. One of them has to win a championship, and if neither do, it's just one like team cancer for another.
Indeed, and it's tough. The Sixers just have the worst luck. Like Embiid tears. Embiid is dominating in the first 3 games of the Sixers, and has ligament damage in his hand, and he's playing through that, and then breaks his orbital bone, gets elbowed in the face.
Didn't he break the other orbital bone
he did
a couple seasons ago, whatever it was? So it's like this guy just has terrible luck.
Because I got a phone call when that happened, and I was like, he wore a mask a couple years ago.
Yeah, that black mask.
Yeah. So I was like, all right, just pull the mask back out and get it. So they're saying he might come back in game 3. They got to steal one.
Yeah, they do. They do. Maybe tonight. Today's game 2, so they have to. Kyle Lowry's not out or not playing. So he's out. So they have a chance.
I got a seething text message from a mutual friend of ours that I'm not watching the game and I'm doing this instead. He's like, I heard
the gym, and he was like, I'm texting him that he's not watching the game. I was like,
and I have to make it up to him now. To make it up to you there, boss. He's I told him I'll do some community service or something.
Okay.
I don't know if he's gonna spank me or something like that. We'll see.
You might enjoy that. You might really like that. Yeah.
You might like it too.
You might. So we'll see. It's gonna be a tough road. If without Embiid 100%, I just don't see him getting it done. I hope so. I hope I'm wrong. Hope we can pull off some Rocky magic or something like that in Philadelphia. But it's gonna be a long.
Hey, you know what? If the Eagles can do it with Foles, who's to say this can't happen? I'm not even a Philly fan.
Maxey and Harden have to play out of their minds.
Maxey's nice.
Turn it up.
That's
turn
a
up
nice
the volume.
player right there.
Yeah, I like Maxey a lot.
He's very good.
Yeah, he is.
I like him. That pains me to say that.
It feels good. It feels like right here, like a little bit.
It's a good feeling. That kid's nice.
It is. Yeah, it is. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
All right. So let's shift gears just a little bit.
Sure.
Let's say it's 1997.
Okay.
All right. You got your first CD player at home.
Yeah.
Walkman. Yeah, you get your Walkman or something like that. What kind of CDs did you have in that catalog?
Oh man, so I had a bunch of random stuff. I had Disturbed. I had
that first album with Liberate.
Yeah.
Down with the Sickness.
Yep. I had that. I had I think a Hoobastank CD.
Same Direction. Can you sing a bar for me?
I don't even remember that song. I was really into what was the other popular song they had?
I've been crawling in the dark, looking.
Found a reason.
Yeah, the reason. That's it. Phenomenal song.
For some reason, my wife loves that song.
Phenomenal song.
Not a perfect person.
What else? I had a little. I had a big crush on Christina Aguilera as a kid, so I had that CD. Oh, it's beautiful. That's my girl.
I remember in '99 that album came out. I remember Genie. The first time, where the first time I heard Genie in the Bottle was?
Where's that?
The bathtub.
The bathtub.
Yeah, I had a little shower radio. I used to take a bath.
I love that.
And that little yellow shower radio.
It was the first time I heard Fall Out Boy, Sugar We're Going Down was in the shower radio.
Okay.
Yeah, turn it on. Okay. And then I got that shower radio as like a giveaway gift at mom's Christmas work party.
Store.
And we had it for 15 years. It was just a staple of the family bathroom.
Yeah.
Just turn the little shower.
You got a little Christina Aguilera.
Yeah, so I'm sitting there taking a bath, and then I hear, I'm a genie in a bottle, baby.
So
come
I always thought she was singing to me. I'm like, she wants me.
Oh, yeah.
She wants me.
Mm-hmm.
But I get my 2 favorite ones, though, also. Obviously, I had all the Linkin Parks. Self-explanatory.
What was the first time you ever heard Linkin Park? Do you remember?
Oh,
What was the first song, at least?
something off that first album. So whatever year that came out.
2000 came out October 2000.
So October of 2000, I was in 4th grade. So yeah, that was probably it. Modest Mouse, I had, and one of my favorites was Bowling for Soup.
Oh yes, so they
Bowling
had
for Soup.
what is it? 1984.
1985.
Yeah, 1985.
Yeah.
1985.
Those were some of my favorite CDs, man.
There was
you still have them.
U2 and Blondie.
Yeah. Yeah. Music still on MTV,
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
it. Yeah.
Still on TV.
MTV, that's where I first heard Linkin Park. I was scrolling through back when they used to play music, and I'm
Yeah,
scrolling through, and then
that's probably what I heard,
in
too.
the end music video was on.
Oh, that was my favorite Linkin Park song.
Elementary school kids in the bus singing in the end.
Yeah,
And
in
I'm
the
like,
end was the best.
What is
The
this?
best.
It was like I haven't heard any kind of sound like that before.
They were like ahead of their time, and it just worked though. Like
It did.
A lot of times when you're like ahead of your time, it doesn't always last. But Linkin Park, they changed like rock music. It was so different. You never heard that before. It just worked. That hard rock and the hip hop. Oh,
There was
so
nothing like it
the
before.
synthesizers and oh my god.
Because back then, like I started getting into like I was a lot of like boy bands before that.
Yeah.
Like when I was younger, like
Yeah,
the
of course.
Backstreet Boys and sing. And then
Yeah.
like when I got to like 5th grade, it was it was really Tony Hawk's Pro Skater.
Yes.
The soundtrack on that.
I think that's what got our generation into that type of music because that soundtrack was awesome.
That
Those Tony
and
Hawk
the
games.
Madden games. Back
Oh, of
then.
course.
They had
Back
those
then, yeah.
badass
Oh,
soundtracks.
Yes. They should have never gotten away from that.
Now that's how I discovered music back then.
Yeah, pretty much. That's how you did it. You bought a Madden game every year, see who the new bands were. I'm like, oh, I was like, that's where I first heard of Avenged Sevenfold. I was
Yeah.
like, who's this? Or Atreyu, and I was like, this is awesome.
Yeah, I remember like the first time I got Madden 06, the first time I ever heard Bullet for My Valentine was shit my
Bullet
pants
for
when
My
it came
Valentine,
on.
So good, man.
4 Words to Choke Upon came on, and I'm like,
Yeah.
let's go, let's play some football. Like I got all pumped up.
Yeah, man. Was that 06 up with McNabb on the cover?
That was with McNabb on the cover, yeah.
Yeah, that soundtrack was elite.
I remember the 05 Madden came out,
Ray
and
Lewis.
it had Ray Lewis on the
Yeah.
cover, but when you turned it on, the loading screen had like these
Yeah.
motion graphics, and I remember the
Yeah.
year Eagles got T.O.,
Yep.
and you see T.O., and Chevelle came out cranking the clincher and all that,
Yep.
and he was like, the strong and sure, bum, 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 and I'm like, let's go, let's go, let's play some football.
They just unfortunately
I think I just
don't-
blew out our mic. By doing that.
It's unfortunate they just don't make Madden like that anymore.
They don't.
That
It's
was
just
the peak
like-
of Madden.
It
The
is.
peak.
It's just like this is where you blend pop culture and sports with anything by doing the cross
Yeah.
collaboration like that. I think the new ones just
Yeah.
have like that chimes and it's like.
EA, if by any chance you come across this video, please go back to those mid 2000s Maddens.
The best.
05, 06, please go back to that. Every Madden player wants that.
I
I can guarantee you that.
Absolutely, I remember like Madden 03. You see Steve McNair walking in, and it's like
Oh,
way away by
dude.
yellow card coming in. And I'm like,
They just don't make them like that,
They-
man.
they don't.
That was so good. You know what? We didn't know how good we had it while we had it. You know.
we didn't, and I think that's why they need to hire us to be their new music
They
producers
need our
for-
generation
for
to come up
Madden
like,
2023.
Because there's a big disconnect.
There
You know,
is.
There's a big disconnect.
There is. That's why let's start a petition. We're gonna create.
know.
We're gonna create a Bossin App playlist just to share out to social media.
For them game, I like that.
You like
know
that?
What? Let's get on that. We'll do
Because I
that.
think actually the functionality that you can do now is right. Can't you hook your Spotify up to a
To
game
your-
or something like?
You can,
Yeah.
through your Xbox, so you can play your, like, I have Xbox, obviously, so I'm playing a game, and I got my Spotify playing.
Yeah, I did
In
the
the
same thing
background.
for your PlayStation.
All
Yeah.
right,
It's-
good.
It's great, so you can do it.
We're gonna fix that. We're gonna
Yeah.
fix the Madden of today. We're gonna fix
Yep.
all this.
We're on it. EA,
We're,
hire
we're
us.
coming.
Come
We're
on.
coming after you. Yeah. And they're like, we're a $50 billion company. What are you gonna do?
Well, we'll make it $100 billion.
Yeah.
We're gonna double it.
It's just like, they're like, great, you're gonna come after us with music you own none of the rights to. So.
Oh man, yeah, that's a good point.
But yeah, they're just growing up in that like the music of our times just kind of shaped and molded
good.
everything like
So
that. It's just like the punk rock stuff that we
Yep.
got into. Like I saw Armor for Sleep and Dashboard Festival are coming in like
Ooh, yeah,
the summer
wow.
they're to like Stone Pony and all these. I'm like, sign me up for totally getting some tight pants, a
Yeah.
stud belt, and
You're
a
gonna need
t-shirt.
to send me the date of that because I think I need to go to that.
I think it's like August 13th or something like
Okay.
that. It's like Asbury Park. I'm like,
I'm gonna look
sign me up for that.
I'm gonna be looking up for that. Yeah.
Relive my youth
What the
a little bit.
ponies or Stone Pony Summer Stage? I'm
I
guessing?
think it's that.
Probably
Yeah,
the summer stage,
yeah, yeah.
I love the Summer Stage. Right
I've-
there off the water. It's beautiful.
I need to like go back in time a little bit.
Oh,
I
yeah,
need
of
a little
course.
that nostalgia. Just
Of
feel
course.
it.
That's
Feel
what-
something.
That's when everything was easier back then, man.
did.
Nothing mattered.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna do about the hair though, because I can't spike it or I can't like do anything emo with it. Maybe I'll go to wig or something, or
It'd be too hot for that.
It would be.
In
Wear a
August,
wig?
on the,
Like,
on
wig?
the beach. Yeah.
Would it look what if I wore a wig? Boss man boss. What do you think about me getting
Just
a wig?
rock what you have.
Like,
Just, yeah.
Like I saw Rise Against and Kill Switch Engage out there in the middle of like July in like 2015 and like so hot.
Yeah.
Do not wear a wig.
It'll start like
heat
a,
stroke. You'll kill yourself out there.
I'll start like it'll be a way to go out, right? Maybe I'll start like a rave like they had at like Woodstock '99 where they like burned the place down.
We just Asbury just built back up and we just ruined it. Like, sorry guys.
We just got a little out of hand.
Yeah.
That happened. That actually happened. You ever see that documentary? There's a documentary on HBO called Music Box Woodstock '99, and when Limp Bizkit came out, there were
Say no more.
people literally lit something on fire and they started the fire. They burned the place down.
Wow.
I'm not even making.
People
I don't know if anybody died. No, I think one person died, but because they had a heart attack, but not like.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
So R.I.P. to those out there who were a victim of Woodstock '98.
Of course.
Hell of a documentary though, a lot of fun.
Check that out. What's it on?
It's on HBO
Okay.
Max. You just
Another
find it.
good documentary, speaking of, because we were on that topic, Tony Hawk Until the Wheels Fall Off was amazing.
I saw that too.
Yeah.
That was fun. It was a lot of throwback. It's like the history of Tony Hawk, and then showed like all those. It kind of fell way off in the mid '90s, and then the game came back. Like
because of
99.
him, it like became popular.
'99, 2000.
Also HBO.
Yeah, also
HBO.
Looks like I got a couple documentaries to watch.
Yeah, there's some good
That was
ones
awesome.
there. What else? There's some other good stuff out there too. Action Park is a good
Oh, it's
documentary.
phenomenal.
That was
Class
fun.
Action Park,
Yeah.
baby.
That's
that was phenomenal. My parents went there. I didn't know it. And they were telling me, like, yeah, this place was nuts. And I was like, wow.
I think that's what we have to do.
One of my best friends, like years ago, before this documentary even came out, wrote a script about Action Park because he was so obsessed with like how it worked.
The story's amazing. How did that happen? How was that? This guy had fake insurance. He didn't have like even real engineers building this stuff. He's like, this looks good. Like, how does?
Yeah, I
imagine
think
that today.
That would not.
Oh my god.
The governor would see that and be like, this is a violation.
Dude, he was like his own like government. They just let him do whatever. He was like the king of Jersey.
Yeah.
You do whatever you want. Leave us alone.
And they would get all these lawsuits from somebody getting hurt, and they would just kind of like tuck it away to the. Somehow they made it. I don't know how they got away with it.
If you did not see that documentary, please do yourself.
Class Action Park, HBO Max really doing the damn thing with documentaries. Yeah.
Phenomenal.
Yeah. Did you see the Fire Festival documentary?
Oh, of course.
That one's good
Another
too.
one. It's like, how does this happen?
I think we need to. Hey, Boston, do you want to look up if we could take out a large plot of land and let's rebuild Action Park?
Yeah, we'll build it.
We'll build it ourselves.
We'll get
the
loop thing.
I'll get my tools in the shed right now.
My dad's a carpenter. I got a ton of tools, so we're good on tools.
Rebuild that, and then let's bring back Fire Festival.
I know a couple lawyers.
Okay, that's all you need.
Exactly.
And we'll create our own insurance company in the Cayman Islands, and
yeah.
we'll be good to go.
Yeah. B&C Insurance, BC and BC Mutual Holdings, yeah.
Limited liability company.
Like we went to call your insurance company, but the phone number's disconnected.
Some Domino's in Pennsylvania.
Domino's. I just blew this mic out now. Now we got no mics.
We gotta.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Well, anything we do at the Fire Festival is going to be better than what they actually deliver.
Ham sandwiches.
I mean, we'll only put cheese on it.
That was the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen.
Sleeping in like mud pits with a ham sandwich.
I felt bad for the local workers of the island. They had to. I offered to
He thought he was gonna get away with that. Like, come on.
He's like, I will figure it out.
We'll figure it out. Oh my god.
I think the worst was when the guy offered himself for water. So, he's like, I need to have another IPA here.
Oh my god, Brian.
Oh my god, that was the best.
Oh man, that was such a ridiculous documentary.
The president was like, jaw roll.
Dude, I thought when I was watching, I was like, this is fake, right? This did not happen. And I was like, wow.
Hell of a marketing campaign with those orange squares and the hot models and all that on social media.
It initially worked. He got all the people to sucker in and buy these tickets.
So, if it wasn't on an island, it could have worked.
They could have.
These people flew in, had nowhere to stay. Nothing to eat.
They're like, oh, we're still working on it. Just buy them some time. They drop them
What
off
do you
at a
mean
bar.
you're still working on it?
They're like, they dropped them off at some local bar and they start filling them with vodka and stuff and then bring them here. There's like emergency evacuation tents everywhere.
It's like a FEMA death
Oh my god.
Wow, that was good.
Oh, that felt
man.
really good. Yeah. All right.
Oh my God.
All right, who's ready for another IPA
Let's do
tasting?
it.
All right, why not?
Bring
Right?
it on. It's gonna taste exactly
All
the
right,
same
we're
as
gonna
this.
try this other one here. This one I've not had. This one. We'll see how this one is. This one is called Tropical Beer Hug. Put that guy right there. You gotta say this is a
9.9.
badass can. Look at that. The colors.
Yeah.
The bear with sunglasses on. You can't go wrong, right?
Little Miami Vice like colors here.
It says, I quote,
it's Goose Island?
a beach vacation for your taste buds.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
We'll see. All right.
It tastes no different than this guy. So
Don't pour me one. I'm good.
9.9 we got here. So we're moving up to scale.
Yeah, you have this. You'll be seeing Mickey Mouse in a rearview mirror. Yeah. Good solid.
You said
color
you
to it.
had this one before?
I've never had this
Oh,
one.
you never had this one. Did you have this
Yeah.
one, you said?
I've had that one. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So I haven't had this one. So let's
Okay.
give this guy a shot.
So
here.
Tropical Beer Hug.
Tropical beer hug.
It's an imperial
A vacation,
IPA.
beach vacation for your taste buds.
It says Chicago, you said?
This Goose Island is based out of
Right here.
Chicago,
Yeah.
IL, Fort Collins, and Houston, Texas.
Okay.
So let's give that a shot.
Yeah, you could have blindfolded me. Gave me 2 cups, and I said you gave me the same exact one.
It's got a little different taste, but yeah.
No, it doesn't. See, I get the same. What are you tasting?
I don't know. I guess I'm an IPA guy. I don't know.
IPA snob.
Yeah,
That's what
it's
you are.
It's just like, yeah, man, I gotta have an IPA and let's go to like Coachella. You know, like.
Yeah, I can't tell a difference in taste. I truly believe they all taste the same.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big marketing scam.
It is, but you gotta love these cans. You need a couple of these after going to Fire Festival or Action Park or something like
I
that.
didn't even get
Tastes like
this.
shit, but look at these cans.
The cans are great. Whoever designed these, you know, A1 job.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. Whoever you are.
And while we're on the subject of HBO Max, another great show, if you have not watched it right now, Winning Time.
I've never heard of it.
Winning Time is a dramatized version of the 1980s Los Angeles Lakers.
Okay.
With John C. Reilly playing the
Oh.
owner of the Lakers, who is a complete maniac. He wears his shirt down here, wears these big aviators. He's got a mustache. He is like
I'm in.
He's like kind of a womanizer and all that. He's got like all
Sounds
these
about
hot
right.
babes, and it's got it's a young Magic Johnson, a young Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He's going to parties and cheating on his wife, and like a young Jeannie Buss.
John C. Reilly. Okay. I'm
It
in.
is hilarious
Mm-hmm.
and like a really good show. It's a young Pat Riley. He started out as like an
He's in
intern, and not a guy playing
Oh,
Pat
guy
Riley,
playing him,
but
okay.
he starts out when he retired as a player. Like he was trying to find a job. He starts out as like a color commentator, and then he was like doing film like for the practices and stuff.
Yeah.
And then somehow you got to watch the show. I won't spoil it, but how he winds from there into like a coaching position.
Now
And
it's a show,
obviously-
like a series?
it's a series,
A
yeah.
series, okay.
There's 8 episodes so far, 1 hour each. It's like a drama. It's like an entourage type of
Okay.
show.
Okay.
But it's
I
about
like
the 80s Lakers. It is awesome. You'll love
I
it.
mean, you sports, and then you said you add John C. Reilly. I'm hooked.
It is, yeah.
Okay.
And it's a comedy. There's like comedy in there. It's drama too, but it's like it's good.
So that's now a third thing I have to watch.
You'll watch the whole thing in like one weekend.
Okay.
Winning Time.
Winning Time. Okay.
Winning Time.
Good to know.
The story of the 80s Lakers. So yeah, let's keep this moving a little bit.
Sure.
Kind of go off track. How about a little game of Would You Rather?
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. All right, sorry. We've got 10 questions, rapid fire. Would you rather, yay or nay? All right. First question: would you rather have sunburn or frostbite?
Sunburn. I've had sunburn before. I know what I'm getting myself into. Frostbite seems a little scary.
It does. I don't want to lose a
I
toe
don't
or
want to lose
anything like that.
any limbs or toes or fingers. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, at least I know it's sunburn. I put some aloe on it. It's gonna be a little painful. I'll be
yeah.
all right.
I'll take sunburn.
You ever get like a really bad sunburn?
Remember my head?
I did last
Oh
week.
yeah.
At Modell's?
Yeah.
And I push it in.
I don't
like
remember that.
You don't remember that?
I don't remember that.
Dude, there's no way you don't remember that.
I know,
It
maybe,
was
yeah.
so bad. Okay.
I remember it was the first day of vacation in Outer Banks 2006,
Yes.
and I get there, and it was cloudy out. I'm like, I'm just going to the beach for a little bit. Took my shirt off, and then I end up, like, falling asleep
Yeah.
in the sun. Like, and I woke up just like a roasted red pepper, just cooked the first day, and it ruined the vacation.
I can feel the pain just...
I remember right after that we went jet skiing, and you were gonna be the driver. I was gonna ride with you, and then just me trying to put my arms around you.
I'm like, ah!
So I'm swimming back to shore.
Yes.
Looking like Larry the Lobster.
Oh my God, tough times. Yes. But I'll agree with you. I'll take the Sunburn. All right. Would you rather visit the Grand Canyon or Niagara Falls?
We did both.
Grand Canyon. I think.
I've been to both. I mean, if you're looking for like a site, Grand Canyon definitely is a sight to see.
I think Niagara Falls has more to do.
Niagara Falls kind of has like a boardwalk with like a
Does
casino and bars and restaurants around it. So
now that I know that, I'll change my answer. I'm going to
they're both sights to see.
Yeah,
I mean, they're two of the wonders of the world. But if I'm going to spend a weekend there, I'd probably spend a weekend.
Okay, well, if you're doing that, then yeah, I'm doing Niagara.
Because we stayed
Within
in Vegas.
Like 8 hours, we did.
We stayed in Vegas, took a bus trip there, and it's like kind of in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
And then, we stopped at like a gas station for dinner on the way home. There's like literally nothing around.
Surprised you didn't die.
Yeah, I might have. That's if I disappear.
Offered a scorpion lollipop, the guy at the gas station. I remember that.
There you go. Yeah.
Okay.
Did you ever have a scorpion lollipop?
I don't know what that entails.
Is that a scorpion on a stick?
An actual scorpion
like
inside a lollipop.
Sodomize the scorpion and like give it to you? Is that what they do? Is that what they do? You just chew on it?
Yeah.
Why would I want that? Why would I eat this?
Hell no.
I don't know, weird desert people.
Yeah, that's true.
So I'll agree with you. I'll take Niagara Falls. Yeah,
Okay.
Just for the weekend because the other stuff to do. Get
Of
some
course.
poutine. It's in Canada.
Yeah, you guys did love that.
That's it. I do love it.
Yeah.
Oh, and they do have a Tim Hortons there, huh?
Ooh, okay,
Yeah.
We're
You're
doing
in.
that. We're doing that.
Would you rather go skydiving or bungee jumping?
Skydiving.
Yeah.
Because if my parachute don't work, I die instantly. Something about that bungee cord snapping? No, man. I'll take skydiving. I feel like skydiving has a better success rate. I feel like you see more of those bungee cords snap than a
you're
parachute not come
falling.
out. And real quick, when you do skydiving, you also have a backup parachute. There's no backup bungee cord.
That's true.
You know?
And also, like, to go skydiving by yourself, you have to do it like 20 times. So you're strapped to somebody.
Yeah, I jump off on a bungee cord. I'm going by myself. Yeah. I'm skydiving.
I thought they strap you with a person. Like you
Not on
like literally
bungee
have to
jumping.
like hug each other as you jump off the bungee cord.
I just think
Maybe
people
not.
they have their feet and they just basically just push them and.
I don't know if I could do that. I feel like I could jump out of the plane because I don't think you see anything. You just see clouds.
Well, not just that, but with the bungee jump, you physically have to jump yourself.
Yeah.
Skydiving, the instructor's jumping.
Yeah, and they're
I don't
pulling
know
me.
if I could make myself jump.
You want to go skydiving together?
No, I want an instructor with me. I don't want to rely on you to pull that cord.
I'll watch a tutorial first. Yeah, let's film it.
Do the podcast while we're skydiving.
Can you imagine
Strap
that?
mics.
Can you rig something up?
Yeah, GoPro.
If we rig that up,
would be kind of funny. That might be a thing.
that might be a thing. I don't know. I'd have to
Maybe
sell it to my
explode.
wife
You know what?
with our two children.
We hit
upstairs.
1 million subscribers. We'll all go skydiving and film an episode.
So maybe by the time we
Done.
retire.
Done. 1 million
You know what, if
subscribers.
we
I
really
would
hit
do-
Next
that-
week we blow up.
Yeah, we watch something goes
Just
viral.
overnight. 1 million views on a TikTok, something.
We'll go
Something.
skydiving.
We'll go skydiving. We'll hook up like a mic to us and we'll do it live.
Yeah, so
or whatever.
reshare this, retweet it,
And we'll do
tell
it.
everybody, all your friends to subscribe so we can go skydiving.
We'll do 1
So if you
million
want to see us
views-
fall out of a plane together,
Yeah, 1 million views or shares, anything. Anything that's 1 million. We'll
1
do.
million.
1 million.
Unless we
anything.
lower that bar to like 100,000 or something.
Let's do it. I'm feeling. You know what? I'm feeling gambling.
Let's do 10,000.
All right, now we're getting like
10,000 likes, not just views, likes.
I was about to say because we've had like
Yeah.
a few thousand like on
All
some
right.
stuff, so I don't want to make it too low.
But if we
I
get
gotta go
if we get a combo of 10,000 views and followers on TikTok, I'll do it.
10,000. I will do that. I'll
Okay.
jump out of an airplane.
We'll start there. We'll jump out of an airplane, give us 10,000 followers, share it, make it go viral. We'll do it.
And then Boss will figure out a way to rig it up so we can
Yeah, we'll
film
figure
it.
it out. We got time to think about it.
Mhm.
We're
Yeah.
at 10,000.
Maybe scream like a woman, like I'm like jumping out of a plane,
Oh,
like a
yeah,
little girl.
it's-
It's just
It'll
like,
be a sight to see.
it will be something.
I
yeah.
hate heights, so.
I might, literally.
I might really shit myself.
I might, yeah. You're gonna see me falling, and then next to it,
Something falling with me.
next to.
So let's go. Run those numbers up. Let's do
Oh man, let's do it. All right. It's got to be within a certain time frame because if watch 30 years from now, it finally hits 10,000.
it.
After we're like we've totally forgotten about doing this podcast,
Okay.
and then
Within the next.
Within the next
what?
year.
Year.
Next
Okay.
year.
So
The next
May
year.
4th, 2023 is the cutoff.
there you go.
Okay.
Yes.
It's
Very
with
good.
me with you.
Yes.
May the 4th be with you. Yes. All right. Next question: would you rather take a plane ride or a road trip?
Oh, plane ride. I mean, I hate flying, but long car rides are just torturous.
What if you do like a scenic route? Look, driving across country doesn't excite you or anything.
I
like
drove to Florida, and it's miserable. I mean, just when I was going to school in West Virginia, even if that was 5 hours, it gets to a point where I'm like, let's just get there. And I hate flying, so I hate heights. So for me to say that, get me on a plane, get me there. I'll be in Florida in 2 hours. Why it takes you 2 days? You know,
I'm for the road trip.
That's fine.
And like I fly all the time now, and like I'll choose road trip.
My legs just get all cramped up in the car, and
But I like it. You could stop anywhere you want. You could
it is cool. It is cool. It does have its perks.
You could like see the little towns you pass and like.
I guess it depends what we're doing. If I have like a destination in mind, like I'm going to go see like the Super Bowl somewhere in California, way too excited to drive. I'm flying there. But if like, let's just go drive. We'll just end up wherever we end up. I'm like, okay, that's kind of cool. You know?
I could do that. Like if I'm driving, if somebody said let's drive to California, I already got I got you the time off from work, and I got babysitters for your kids. Like I'd be like, let's do it.
Yeah, I mean for that, yeah.
I mean that would be dope.
That drive from Vegas to Disneyland though, where it's like nothing.
It's like a
just
desert.
just flat lands.
But I think I want to do that before. Imagine like the John Madden style taking an RV like across country.
Well, see, an RV would be
How
cool.
dope
So
would
I
that
can
be?
move around in that. Like in a cramped up little car is different. If you give me an RV,
You
then
get your
I
own
don't think
little
of anything.
poop and stool in there.
Exactly. Get up, walk around, I can shower, I can play video games on a TV in there. I would. If I have an RV, I'll do that.
That would be the ideal.
Not
situation.
your little Honda Civic that's riced out. You know? Like, I'll do a road trip in that thing.
I don't. Yeah, I couldn't do that. I mean, if I have to get somewhere like for work or something like that, I'm not driving. I'll fly though. Like, I'll go to Boston a lot for work, and it's a 45-minute flight. Just get me on the flight, and I'll get there.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, you can take the train. I'm like, why would I sit in a train for 5 hours? I could hop on the plane and I'm there in less than an hour.
I kind of like to drive to Boston. I've done that a couple times.
I like to drive, but if I have to get there for something that's not fun, just get me there so I can
Get me home.
Yeah, that's
I
it.
agree.
Mm-hmm. Although I hate the airport, right? Who likes the airport?
Not a single person. How many people even that work there like it?
I don't mind it when I get through the security. Then it's like, oh. And then there's depending on what airport you're in. Then you got the restaurants and the bars and all that. I don't mind that. But there's some airports that are terrible.
Oh, yeah.
The Kansas City airport.
Literally, I was going to say that because I was there last
I told
week.
you that. What did I tell you? I said when you go through there, you're going to go through the door, you're going to go through security, and there's just a snack stand and the airplane.
That's it. It was a
That's all
newsstand.
it is?
That's all it is. It's like the worst airport I've ever been in.
Wow.
That and Cabo San Lucas, Mexico, looked like a supermarket when I got there. I'm like, and the security thing was this little metal dinky frame. I'm like, I'm supposed to trust that? That's. I mean, I feel like I could probably get through that.
Then Newark and Dallas are
with some things taped to my large intestine.
I love Newark's airport.
Yeah.
I like Newark is so underrated for it's not a big city, not a big hub, but it's a nice airport.
It's a nicer airport. My favorite airport is probably Dallas Fort Worth.
Yep,
You go to Dallas Fort Worth, it's like a shopping mall with
I like
really nice
Orlando's.
restaurants. From what I remember from Orlando's, Vegas is alright. Denver's is cool. Houston is cool because it's like a hub for a lot of people that fly in, so there's a lot of stuff there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, not bad.
Cool.
Good stuff. All right, let's keep going. Our next question here. All right, Wawa or Quick Check?
No, quick check for the
What
win.
Quick Check? What about Quick Check?
Wawa has gone downhill.
What
It
have
is
they done?
not.
They still
what
have the same bullshit that they offered in
but it's not.
1999.
They're
It's not
the
the same.
they're the same price, if not more, and I feel like they have cheaper meats. The hoagies are not what they used to be. I used to love Wawa, big Wawa guy, but Wawa's third in the pecking order with Quick Check and Sheets. Quick Check.
I hear Sheets is good.
Love Sheets. It's phenomenal.
You know what else here is Royal Farms. You heard about
I
this?
heard of it,
There's
never
one
been
in
there.
South Jersey, but they're more like Baltimore-ish
There's a South
area.
Jersey one?
There's one on the Black Horse Pike in South
Okay.
Jersey, Runnymede, right? The first first exit back into Jersey from Philly. If you're going to a Sixers game or something, exit 28. There's one right there.
Okay.
On
Did
exit
not know that.
I hear it's good. I don't know. I haven't been there.
But yeah, Quick Check. And they have the new one by the Hamilton train station.
Or maybe you're selling me because I haven't. I've been to Quick Check, but I
I
never.
live at Wawa and I still choose Quick Check.
Yeah.
Answer.
I
I
guarantee
still
you.
live at Wawa though.
Have you been to Sheets, Boss? Have you been to Sheets?
No, I've never been to Sheets.
I
been to
lived
Sheets,
above
yeah.
one when I was at West Virginia. I literally lived above it. I took an elevator down, dropped me right off inside it.
Inside the Sheets.
Yeah.
You
Well,
imagine
it was
that?
like a parking lot or parking garage. I was right next to it. It was all
Drops you in
inside.
the sheets.
So I go there and I.
Between the sheets.
So you could walk down nude by accident, if drunk a little bit, and you'd be in the
Not that I know of.
in the convenience
If
store.
I did, I was blacked out, and I don't remember. I don't remember doing that.
Although it is the number one party school in America.
Yeah. it's a great time. It's a great time.
Why is that the number one party school in America?
Because it's Morgantown's kind of like a small town. It's not you're not a school in New York City or like Dallas, a big city. So you gotta do what you gotta do out there. Have a good time, and the nightlife scene is incredible.
That's what I hear.
Incredible.
I think it would be a little weird if I showed up now, but maybe 10, 15
Feel for
years
homecoming.
ago.
I think you're just an alumni coming back.
And I'm creepy
Great
guy.
time.
I hear it's good.
Great
Yeah.
time. I love going back every year.
Yeah, you have some stories, huh? I'm sure.
Yeah, probably to share them off camera.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
Maybe on our Patreon someday. We set one of those up. All right. Chocolate or vanilla?
Vanilla, easy.
Yeah,
Simple,
I'm with you on that
easy,
one.
Easy.
I picked you more for a chocolate guy.
No, vanilla's the best. Can't beat it. Vanilla bean, whew,
Yeah, I love it.
phenomenal.
Or like they have Turkey Hill homemade vanilla.
Very good. Very good stuff. Yeah.
Like balls deep in some vanilla. Really good vanilla homemade ice cream. The
I
best.
agree.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Good stuff. All right. Are you a night owl or an early morning riser?
Oh, definitely night. Definitely night. I like if I have to wake up, I'll wake up, but I don't enjoy it.
I hate waking up early.
Yeah.
I wake up to the last possible second that I have to wake up.
Yeah.
But I will stay up till 4 o'clock in the morning for no reason.
I'll just be watching reruns that I've seen 700 times of like Impractical Jokers. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna watch it. Nighttime. Definitely.
Or you're going to turn on HBO Max and watch the list of shows we just
Apparently, I got like 8 hours worth of stuff.
You got documentaries to watch. You got to watch Winning Time.
A whole series. Yeah.
Have you ever watched Euphoria?
No, but that was like for a little bit the big talk of like TV.
It's a work of art for sure.
It's Netflix.
It's on HBO Max as well. It's a little
HBO.
intense. It's a little Zendaya. It's a little intense, very dark and very serious toned, but it's really well done.
Yeah, a lot of people talking about it.
It's about kids in high school and they get into drugs and sex and relationship problems, but it's like the most hardcore shit I've ever seen in my life as on TV. But Euphoria, check it out if you're just ready to watch something intense. It's good, really well done. It makes you think for sure. Okay. Absolutely. So. All right, let's keep this moving. All right, would you rather win an NBA title with the Brooklyn Nets or a Super Bowl championship or the 49ers?
Oh, my God, that is so hard because I haven't seen one for either team. But I think something with football is just there's only 16 games a year and then 3 or 4 in the playoffs. I feel like it's more. I don't know if it's more rare because the Niners won 5, Nets 1-0. I'm going Niners by just a slim margin.
I mean,
you saw an Eagles
I did. I saw the Eagles win the Super Bowl, and it was like one of the greatest days of my life. I'll never forget that day as long as I live. I saw the Phillies win the World Series, which was fantastic as well. But and I have not seen a Flyers or Sixers title win yet. But I can't imagine I'm going to feel the same way that I felt when the Eagles won the Super Bowl.
I'm very invested in all my teams, but the Niners have a special spot in my heart. Like that team is like. They're like my brothers, man. They're like family. Like I'm so invested into that team. It's embarrassing how if they lose, I cry. I got to see a Niners.
I mean, I'll party when the Sixers win the title.
Of course,
I'll party it up. But I mean, I had the Super Bowl party. I had my family there. We're all watching. I remember I literally jumped into my mother's arms when they won. She was sitting on the couch. I leaped on the couch on top of her and all that.
Like, something with your quarterback holding up that Lombardi trophy is just special. So,
it's something about it.
I'm gonna lean
it's not Niners. 7 games. It's 1 game.
Well, that's it. You have
gotta,
one shot.
You'll remember it forever.
And I've seen 2 losses that have gutted me.
I saw the Eagles lost in 2005. I was in high school, and it was my life, watching sports, and I had no other responsibilities in life at the time. So that literally was like somebody stabbed me in the throat. Stabbed me with an ice pick in the eye.
Yeah, unless you have seen your team lose a Super Bowl, I mean, it's a pain that's like undescribable. It is so bad. I'm miserable for weeks, months.
I might still be a little miserable about it.
Yeah, it hurts, man.
I remember going into high school and everybody's making fun of me, the people that were not Eagles fans.
That's the worst, dude.
I think even the teacher made fun of me, and I yelled at him.
Then
he had to apologize to me because he's the teacher and you shouldn't be making fun of kids.
True.
All right, let's keep this moving here. All right, Batman or Spider-Man?
Spider-Man.
I'm going to go Batman, because always Batman.
Spider-Man, baby.
Would you rather watch a hilarious comedy movie or a badass action movie?
Comedy. Tough, though. It's close.
I love to laugh. I'm going to go with comedy as well. Would you rather get your nipple pierced or your tongue pierced?
Nipple.
Neither, but
I'll be talking with a lisp. Like,
I thought about this for a little bit. I'm like, all right, the nipple's thin, tongue's thick. You're gonna feel that for
That's what
like
I'm saying.
a few seconds going through as they're piercing. This is quick, it's just like right there.
Yeah.
Plus, I think it would look kind of badass too. In the summertime, you go out to the barbecue. You know, you're like cooking burgers and like grill kibasi, and you got your,
poor Natalie.
get your tip pierced, just kind of sticking out. It's good stuff. If you could only eat one cuisine for a month, would you rather eat pizza or Chinese food for a month?
I love some General Tso's chicken, but gotta go pizza.
I'm gonna go Chinese because I think there's more variety in the Chinese where I wouldn't get old. It wouldn't get old for me. Like I could do General Tso's one night, or I could do like a beef and broccoli another. I could do chicken like
But
shrimp.
you get
another
all
night.
that on a pizza.
You can get a vodka rigatoni pizza. You can get a barbecue chicken, a buffalo chicken, pepperoni,
You
sausage,
can,
meat
literally.
lovers.
I've just shaved years off my life by eating that.
I'm sure all the sodium in Chinese.
Oh,
food,
it'll suck
it's
all
doing
the
the
water
same-
out of my body. I will literally fall over.
Yeah,
Right.
dehydration.
Excellent. If you had to give up one forever, booze or dessert, what would it be?
Dessert.
Yeah, forever.
Because I don't
Never
really
have
eat
again.
dessert that much. When I go out to a restaurant, I don't really usually get dessert. So
Yeah, I know. I mean, I asked this to my wife. She's like, "Oh my god, I have to have dessert." I'm like, I don't care if I have dessert or not, but I love
beer.
I love a beer. I love a good glass of wine.
Yeah.
A cocktail in a right setting. Yeah,
of
absolutely.
course.
All right, this is a fear factor edition of this question where we wrap up here. Would you rather swim in a pool full of bugs or swim in a pool full of manure?
Manure.
Yeah?
I hate bugs. I don't want them crawling on me,
Depends
getting in
on
my
the
ears.
You get no goggles or anything, or mouth guard or anything.
I think
Just
I'm probably
nude in
I'll
both
just, I'll
situations.
just keep my head up. I'm taking
You have to
manure.
go head under, nude in
You
both.
can't go head on. It's so thick you won't move. you just die in there.
I'm gonna go with the bugs. Let's say it's for 2 minutes. I'll do the bugs. Let's say they're not gonna kill me. They're just ants or something.
They're just annoying bugs.
I'll sit in the poop.
All right, you can sit in the poop. I'll go with the bugs. All right, let's keep this moving a little bit. We're going way off track here. All right, a couple of quick things. I'm gonna ask you this in rapid fire, just so we can get kind of through this a little bit. Summertime's coming up.
Yeah.
What's your favorite summer tradition? We live in a good summer town, this Jersey Shore.
Yeah. I'm not a big beach person in the daytime because I just sweat so much, but I love going down to the beach, walking the boardwalk at night, like that ocean breeze at night, the boardwalk. Obviously, the boardwalk is so much fun. The bars, the whatever. Love that. But, the barbecues are always fun, like Memorial Day, Labor Day, some cornhole, stuff like that. Yeah, that's
What's your go-to boardwalk pizza place or ice cream place?
In Wildwood, I'm going to Sam's.
Okay, yeah, I know
Sam's or Max.
Mhm, yeah.
Sam's first. Seaside, I love. What's it called? Oh my god, what's the name of the place? Sawmill.
Sawmill's great.
Massive
bar there.
slices. I
Yeah.
love Sawmill.
What's
but
the place that has the ice cream with the orange swirl?
Coors.
Core Brothers. It's not summertime until you get a Core
Get
Brothers
the
cone.
orange vanilla, the sherbet vanilla twist.
Yeah.
Oh, the best ice cream hands down.
It's
Nothing beats Jersey in the summertime. I'm convinced.
I don't think so
Everything you can, all the beaches, everything you can do, the food, you can't beat it.
People crap all over it, but I love it.
Let them crap all they want, but I mean, Jersey has its spots, man.
In the same way. So, all right, let's keep this moving a little
Yeah.
bit. Okay, we've seen the FCF, Fan Control Football, and the USFL are kind of in seasons now. I don't know if you had a chance to check out either,
Yeah.
but do you think they last, or are they kind of a one and done kind of thing?
I think out of those two, the USFL has the best chance. Only because, like, with the Fan Control Football, it doesn't, at least that I know, it's only on Twitch, right? It doesn't have
It's
any-
on like some weird NBC sub streaming channel or something, but it's
USFL's
not
on like
big.
basic cable, so like you can you can easily
Come
watch
across
that.
it.
Yeah, so I think it's got the better chance. Plus, in the USFL too, there's a lot of guys that have either been in the NFL or will end up in the NFL or Fan Control Football. Not as much. I know T.O.'s doing that random like PR stunt down there.
Yeah, Manziel, Johnny too,
Manziel,
but
yeah, I think USFL has the best chance to survive.
I think so too. I think they need to. I watched the first game; it was tremendous. It was actually a really good
Was that
game.
New Jersey Generals.
And the Birmingham Stallions.
that was
It was
good.
actually a really good game.
It was good.
But then some of the other, so they're playing all their games in Birmingham, the one
Yeah.
stadium. And if the Birmingham team's not playing, the stadium's practically empty. I'm like, that kind of sucks away from it. So
Yeah.
I like their chances. I think they just need to get in their own stadiums. Like New Jersey Generals need to play in New Jersey.
Yeah,
and I
I-
think that'll be rabid.
I think it's good for now staying on to keep the costs down, but if you're going to use state names or city names, you have to have teams playing in those cities, or I don't know if it lasts.
I wouldn't put them in Giant Stadium because they're not going to sell
Too big.
80,000
Go to
seats.
like
but
Rutgers, or can you put them
the
in
Red Bull
Princeton,
or the Red Bull Arena, like the soccer stadium. I think that's
Yeah.
perfect. The XFL did that. Or
Yeah.
like the DC team. It's smaller but loud and rabid people there.
Yeah,
It'd be
I
sick.
agree. MetLife's just like 80,000, too big.
Yeah,
Too
the
big for that.
XFL team was there, and they had like 10,000 people.
They
and
didn't finish the
80,000.
bowl. Yeah, they didn't fill the bowl
Yeah.
down. Yep.
Yeah, XFL's coming back too.
It is. I'm happy about that.
2023.
With
We'll
The
see.
Rock.
We'll see if they're announcing teams. I think soon.
They're not keeping the same ones?
I think they're gonna have some of the same ones, but I don't. I mean, they definitely have the St. Louis team because the St. Louis team sold out
They were
the
going
dome.
upper. Yeah, that
sold
was nuts.
50,000 tickets. So it's like, why not? So
That's where the Rams should have stayed.
we'll see what happens.
Well, I think that might be because they don't have a team anymore.
Yeah,
Well,
but they
it's a
always
good-
support those Rams. I think they're pretty passionate.
I think so too. So we'll see what happens there.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep this going a little bit. All right, what? You know, obviously it's always fun to be a little nostalgic, but before I crack open our next IPA, what kind of teenage fads did you have, if you had any?
I don't know if I had too many of the crazy ones. The two things that I can think of is obviously this is a very like small like demographic, but as a baseball player, we all wore like the fighting necklaces and the bands. I remember me and D-Man at Modell's with, the power balance they were called, or
Yeah, it was like, and it's
They did
supposedly
nothing for
it
you.
made you like bend more. or
better at
something.
like athletic, and I'm like, dude, this is great. Some half-ass marketing, really sold getting it.
I think I had one too, and it was like, oh,
Yeah.
just put it on, and look, you're gonna bend more.
You're gonna grow 8 inches. I'm like, oh, he's
I don't know,
6'6".
8 inches down there too. It's just like it's just like
Yeah, that was one of them. And then I think like end of like high school, early college, when we go to like those house parties, like the big like graphic tees.
Yeah.
Like the big block
like
lettering.
the like tap out T-shirts. and all
I
that.
had some tap out shirts and like zip ups. Yeah, big graphic type of style clothing, like shirts and hoodies and stuff.
I love it. I went through the whole like the emo phase too, where I had like the Element shirt. It was real tight, and then like the
Element.
fish, like the not fishnet, but like
you know what?
and then the tight jeans with the studded
Yeah.
belt and all
I
that.
had the DC sneakers, even though I couldn't even stand on a skateboard. But I had the
Same.
skateboarding shoes.
I had airwalks, and again,
Yeah.
I can't even walk.
I had
Put my
DCs,
right foot in front of the left foot,
Etnies.
and I'm dressed like I'm like Andrew Reynolds or something like that. All right, this one is called Hazy Hero. Juicy surge of tropical hops, brewed only in Chicago Island. Pretty decent can.
Okay.
It's like a Silverstein cover. You
Looks
just
like a
saw
little,
them recently.
Van
right?
Gogh type of painting.
Well, you gotta love the creativity. They put in
What's the
this.
percentage of this one?
This one is 7.3%.
7.3.
It is, exactly. So whiff that in as I go to the next question here. Favorite Jersey diner food? So big staple in New Jersey is the diner.
This is easy.
What's your go-to at the diner?
I love some good pork roll, man. I mean, what gets more Jersey than that? A pork roll, egg, and cheese? On an egg bagel?
Like a hard roll or something like
like
that?
an egg bagel. I mean, when Kaiser's good. Or I'm a big like Western omelet type of person. I love a good omelet with some like rye toast.
You like a little Benedict action? Eggs Benedict? No?
I'm very weird. They gotta be scrambled or I'm not eating them. Scrambled only.
You don't like the little hollandaise
I don't like
sauce?
that yolk and eggy
Oh,
garbage.
crap.
that
Hey, Bossin,
runny-
you hear this? I think we're going to have to make some Eggs Benedict for that.
Oh, I love it, actually. I hate scrambled eggs. Hate scrambled.
I've learned since my wife isn't having kids and all that, and I learned how to make a really badass scrambled egg, like diner style.
Yeah.
But you throw that on with some pork roll and some like cheddar cheese or pepper jack cheese on a Kaiser bagel.
I've learned how to
Phenomenal.
nail it. Like just
Yeah.
make it up. You just mix a little milk in there. You put the right amount of cheese.
Some
You
pepper.
take it out of the pan before it gets all hard and fried and weird.
Yeah.
Where it's a little bit. It's just the right.
Do you like
Extra.
hot sauce on your eggs?
I don't.
Or
I
ketchup?
haven't tried that. I don't do
Ketchup?
ketchup usually.
I love ketchup, but hot sauce is good too.
I don't know.
Both, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. All right, let's keep moving. I'm gonna go with Eggs Benedict's my favorite go-to.
Okay.
All of a sudden, the last few years though, but I'm a Western omelet guy too.
Yeah.
Get behind that.
Love that.
And I'm a big wrap guy. Like I'll get like.
Oh, I love wraps.
Like a good
ooh,
diner
Buffalo
wrap.
chicken wrap. Oh, from
Yeah.
like Golden Dawn or
Yeah.
Broad Street Diner.
Yeah,
Oh,
or like a Philly cheesesteak wrap.
Yes.
The big fries, cup of
Dude,
soup.
with some honey mustard for the fries.
Oh, the
Dude,
best.
It doesn't
Best.
get
I'm
better than
I'm
that.
gonna call diner right now.
Yeah, I might have to stop over there.
All right. All
Good
right.
episode from the diner.
Yes.
The real deal or fad? Hamzat in the UFC.
Ah, yeah.
In his first real test recently on pay-per-view.
What's he up to now? Number 3 in the rankings or something?
Something like that. I think they're talking about him going against Colby next, and then a title shot.
Yeah. He looked really good in his first one. Colby will be a big test. Will be a very big test. I love Colby, but I think that'd be a really good fight to watch. I would enjoy that.
I just don't see him beating Colby. I think Colby's gonna
Yeah.
wrestle on the ground and hold him there.
Well, that's the thing
whole
because it
time.
seems like I don't know how to say his name, but he was what? I think he was a pretty much stand up in that fight. He didn't really do any takedowns. Like if Kobe can take you down like he did with Masvidal and just dominate you for 25 minutes, that's exhausting, man. So
it is. That's if you're like it's like Habib was like the undefeated.
So that's why I think it'll be a good test for him to see, because if he can hang with Kobe, it'll be good. But that's gonna be tough. That's a tough test.
What'd you think of the Hazy Hero?
It tastes like a year or two, and the other 30 I've had in my life. So yeah,
I love it. I think he is the real. I will see. I don't know if he gets past Colby right now, but I think he is a champ someday.
Yeah, he might need a little bit more fights under his belt, because I mean he's jumping up pretty high through these rankings.
I feel like he beats Masvidal.
Yeah, Masvidal's kind of on a decline, I think.
Yeah, he's getting older. He's kind of lost a few, and you get your bell rung.
That's if Masvidal even fights again.
Yeah.
Who knows what's going to happen with him, but we'll see.
All right. So this is a fun one. All right. Growing up, Saturday morning, got the cartoons on. What's your favorite go-to cereal?
Oh, man, it has to be the good
And don't tell me it's Apple Jacks.
No. The good old Frosted Flakes, man. Tony the Tiger.
Who chooses Apple Jacks?
I don't know. I mean,
that's like a really off.
It's like,
I'm surprised
I used to like it.
I liked
not
it, but
choosing it.
not crave it and need it.
I gotta go with something fun, like Cocoa Pebbles or something.
No, they're good.
You like Cocoa Pebbles?
Especially when they made the milk chocolate.
Guess what? I got a prize for it. I got another surprise for you.
Another surprise.
It's gonna pair just well with that IPA right there.
Yeah. Some cereal and an IPA. What do we got here? Oh, he's got the Frosted Flakes.
Frosted Flakes right here in the house.
That's great.
And you know what else? I got a box of Cocoa Pebbles right here too.
I feel like I'm at my grandma's house in the morning before school.
That's it. All right, so we're gonna have a little snack right here on set as we kind of finish out the show right here. I just knocked everything over here.
Nothing like IPA and Frosted Flakes, man.
All right, there you go. I'll take the one that fell on the floor. And let's see, in the beer fridge, I got some milk right here. So we're gonna have a little bite to eat.
This is great.
You know, I should make you taste the next bite of the IPA before we
Oh man!
A nice base, nothing like goes with Frosted Flakes, like hops.
Disgusting, man.
Oh my god!
I'm destroying this box.
Just what I need in my life is to have, Cocoa Pebbles in my house.
Nice sugary cereal.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh, I'm making a mess.
All right.
Come on.
Top off here as we finish off the show. Because why not, right? What the hell? Right?
Why not? I haven't had Frosted Flakes in, definitely over a decade.
I don't think I've had this since like 1999.
Yeah, I had to be in elementary school or middle school or something. I can't remember the last time I had this.
But it's a throwback. It feels good, right?
I'm happy they
But
still make it.
Feel good, yeah.
I'm happy they still make it, man.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's give that a shot right there.
This looks great. I don't know, at my grandma's house.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh yeah.
Still as good as I remember, man.
Good stuff. All right.
Nice chewing into the microphones. I'm sure people love that.
I'm sure they'll love that. All right.
A little ASMR.
That's it. Yeah. Talk a little sensual, like, "Hey, babe, what's going on?"
Get some Frosted.
Start whispering like
I'm gonna
tapping on the mic.
Cocoa Pebbles here. It's 1:15 in the morning. Yeah. It's just like, what are you doing? All right. Growing up, was there a movie that scared you as a kid?
Mm-hmm. Halloween Resurrection. I remember I went for a kid's birthday party, and when I got home, that movie scared the shit out of me.
Yeah?
I had a nightlight in my room, and I was petrified to even get up to go to the bathroom and to go down the hallway. I was so scared from that movie. And I'm pretty sure if I watch it now, I'd be like, what the hell was I scared about? That movie creeped me out. I think I was like 10 years old. And I was never the same again after that.
Mine, and I'm never going to hear the end of this,
I already know the answer.
was actually Home Alone 2. When Marv got electrocuted with the welder, I mean, the scene where he electrocutes himself.
I remember, yeah.
I could not look at that scene. I was petrified.
What's wrong with you?
Petrified. Petrified of it. I literally had to leave the room when that scene came on.
What? Why?
I don't know.
We were sheltered children.
I could not, for the life of me.
I'll tell you
So
what.
I was like 9, and then somebody's like, "You're not gonna act like this. You're gonna watch this."
You were 9.
scene."
I thought you were like 3.
I was, but then for years I just avoided that scene.
I will tell you what. I would have never guessed that in a million years. That's what petrified you as a child.
When I was like 9, one of my buddies like bullied me into watching this.
Can you watch it now?
Pussy, you watch this scene.
Can you
And
watch
then-
it now?
Oh yeah, and then I watched it. I was like, this is hilarious. Like, it's hilarious.
I'm never going to see that movie the same now. That was
And if you
not.
see that scene, imagine me just like running out of the room
I
for
can
the first
imagine
9 years of my life.
I can only imagine the very first time you saw that.
Good times. All right. One more question before we wrap up here. If you could invent a sport or bring something back, what would it be?
So I don't know about inventing, but I'll tell you what. A sport that should be like an Olympic game. Run the bases. As a
Okay.
kid. Think about like adults just beaming the shit out of people with like a tennis ball or whatever you use. I loved that game as a kid growing up. And I think it'd be extremely competitive in the Olympics with adults.
That'd be great for TV, great for social media. Just see clips of getting people
You know what
getting
it'd be?
slammed with a ball.
Remember when curling blew up and everyone
Yeah.
was watching? That would be Run the Bases. I would be watching that.
I can get behind some run the bases,
Mm-hmm.
a world run the bases league,
I would be in it.
WRBL. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Mm-hmm.
What about you?
I think I'm gonna bring back either, and they kind of tie together, but roller jam, like roller derby, professional roller derby.
Oh!
Remember from like TNN
That
back
was
in
on
the day?
TV. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I love
People
that.
skating around, knocking each other over.
You know what? Every Friday night it was on. I
Yeah.
go to pizza at Papa's in Chambersburg. Mm-hmm. Come home, put on that. It was always on every Friday night. I love that stuff.
I love it, but similar to that, I went down a rabbit hole recently of professional rollerblading, like the X Games and all that.
Yeah.
Like that kind of fell off. Like nobody really does it or
No,
talks
that
about it.
used to be cool. I like
It
that.
was like people doing backflips and grinding and all that, and it kind of went away. And I went down like a rabbit hole on YouTube watching all these clips of it. I'm like, it's pretty badass. There was also, it was a fad for like 1 year and then it went bankrupt. But they had these skate shoes that had grind plates in them, soap shoes they were called.
Okay.
That you could like run and then do grinds
Okay.
and people were doing like videos like of them doing these tricks
Interesting.
where they spin around and grind with their feet basically.
Yeah.
But stuff.
You know, one more though, real quick. That what was it? Extreme dodgeball. Remember
Okay, I can see how people
It
getting
was like, what
beamed
was that one
around.
team, the Certified Public Assassins? They all had the craziest names. There was the Barbell Mafia. They're all bodybuilders. That would be a great Olympic sport. Bring back extreme dodgeball, put in the Olympics.
That, or do you remember slam ball?
Oh my God! Jump off those trampolines.
Basketball and the trampolines?
I
How
was
dope
like,
is that?
what, third
Yeah.
or fourth grade watching that? Yeah, that'd be cool too.
That was sick. That would do great to Instagram age, TikTok. That would be great.
It
People
would have
doing-
lasted.
It would.
It would have lasted. It was
Mm-hmm.
again before its time.
All right. As I choke down this, well, we're out of time, everybody.
Yeah,
But
that was fun.
that was fun. Great to catch up with you. Great
Absolutely.
to have some cereal with you and some
Yeah.
IPAs while we're at it.
Oh yeah.
But you can catch us on social media. Follow us wherever you get your podcasts: Apple, Google, Spotify, Deezer, wherever you get it.
Deezer.
Deezer. Oh, baby. Deezer. Shout out to Deezer. But check us out on all the social media platforms. Throw us some love. If we get to, 100,000 followers in the next year?
Yeah.
We're doing 100.
Doing
Or 10?
10?
10? 10,000 followers in the next year.
Let's do it.
We're going to go skydiving. So help us out. If you want to see us fall out of an airplane, just hit that like button.
Yeah.
Right there
Happy
on social
anniversary to my mom and dad. I want to get that out there.
There you go. Rock on. Mr. B. All right, buddy. All right, everybody. Thank you. I guess it's all the cereal and IPA combo.
Yeah.
I can't even speak anymore.
Yeah.
So let's shut it down. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Bossin out. We'll see you next time. That's all I got.
Yep.
See ya. So long.